Well, hello, my fellow YouTubers. Here we are, just another video, another COVID-19 video. You know, when people told me that when this first started, they said that things were gonna get ugly. I did not realize that it was literally gonna get ugly. And I mean literally when it comes to husbands and wives. You know, husbands are getting fatter. Our hair, we haven't cut my hair for, my goodness, almost a month. And wives, they can't do their nails because they are closed. They can fix their hair because these people are closed. Those that go to the mall, to Sephora, or whatever that thing is where you buy all that makeup, hey, there's no more makeup. So really, when they told me it was gonna get ugly, I really didn't realize that it was gonna be literally ugly within the home. But you know, let's look at some of the positive things, that even though we have this pandemic all over the world is very negative, we can still find some positive things, right? For example, traffic is practically gone in the big cities. Houston, Los Angeles, New York. Traffic is practically gone. So if traffic is gone, then, and because we have no traffic in the entire world, road rage has practically disappeared. I mean, I used to watch TV and road rage every day. Since this pandemic started, I honestly haven't heard of one case of road rage. Gas is more affordable than ever before, right? Even though that's a bad thing, it's a good thing, but it's bad for the economy. You can just buy gas and not worry about it. Some bills have been extended. In some cases, kids are home with their families, and parents have more time to spend with their kids and teach them something practical. Fast foods have been replaced by home cooked meals. Isn't that right? Hectic schedules have been replaced by naps. It seems like we've been taking naps at any time of day. You know, sometimes I don't know if it's Monday or Tuesday, if it's Sunday, or they ask me what day is, I don't know. You get up, I go to sleep at sometimes at 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Then you wake up at about 2 p.m. By the time you get ready, it's already 3 o'clock. You go to the store, go to Walmart, or go anywhere because you need something in the house. And then you come back and the day is gone. And think about it. This is the only time in history that you can be lazy and feel like a hero, like you're saving the world, because all you need to do is sleep, stay home, and be a hero, not only locally, but a world hero. You're saving the whole world just by being lazy. That's something positive out of COVID-19. The air seems to be more cleaner. The water in the oceans, the water in the rivers, they seem to be getting more clear, more, clean. The world seems to be getting a lot quieter. And also, what about, we have people that are already getting more conscious about their hygiene, about staying clean, about their own health. People are worrying about their health again. And we finally can see people listening to authorities all over the world. You know, they're saying, stay home. And people are staying home, even on their own. It's amazing how you can just go to Houston, to Los Angeles, to New York, any part of the world. Cuba, I was watching in Cuba. The streets look empty everywhere. It's empty. So we learned something very big. This is huge, that money doesn't make the world go round. So the most important thing is family, just being home. And then some people begin to realize that working every day as a routine, and then come Saturday and Sunday, they take more hours because they want overtime, and they stay away from home. And now that they have to be home, they're realizing that they don't need all that money. That what they need is just a basic salary so that they can spend more time with their families. And really, money isn't everything in the world. You know, I went Walmart. You try to buy a bicycle. They're empty, they're gone. People are thinking, we can get out, let's go with the family. We go bike riding, at least in the neighborhood. And people are doing more things together as a family. And we also got to learn that what the world thought was, I guess, the most valuable thing was not the case. Gas is the gold of the world. Look at the prices now. I just saw the prices at like $1.50 something, when it was the gold of the world. And what became more important? Soap and toilet paper. Really? Those became the most important items. And we see the prices in gas, and people don't even seem to care. And also when we had the work that we were doing, you know, it seems like we never had any time. The weekends came and you went to sleep and Monday was here. We did not have time, and now we have all the time of the world, right? We have time to stop and smell the roses. We even have time to plant the roses. Lastly, it seems to me like every time you go on Facebook or YouTube, and you see more people all over the world like praying to God, like they have realized that perhaps prayer it's the most important thing that we should have, because people had already gotten disconnected from God. So it really seems like this COVID-19 has been like a reset button for the entire human race. So in this video, I'm going to show you, if you stay till the end of it, how some of the most beautiful things that we have in the world have become something that we don't even pay attention. It's something that God gives us every single day, and we just seem to ignore it. So if you stay till the end of the video, you will see what God has given us every day. And I hope you see at the end of the video, it could be anything, but for me, this is some of the most beautiful things. For you, it could be maybe just sitting with the family on a dark night and watching the stars, maybe by a fire. And I'll show you, for me, what has become one of the most beautiful things, and some of the most important things that I wish that after this pandemic is over, I can continue to appreciate these things that God gives us on a daily basis. Before the world came to a stop, we were able to work, enjoy an evening with our friends at their homes or at our homes. We were able to travel. We had freedom. And now that freedom seems to have gone. We feel trapped in our own homes. A lot of us are hoping for this thing to be over. Most of the people in the world cannot go out, not even to work. And yet there are others who have to go because they have no food, nothing to give to their families. So they have to go out, risking their own lives, their own health. Everywhere in the world, and I mean everywhere, there is uncertainty. Uncertainty of when all of this will be gone. When will things get back to normal? When would people be able to go back to work? Or worse yet, will they even have work? The news only talks about panic, crisis, about new COVID cases. It talks about the bad choices that some of the governments have made. It talks about big companies closing, the stock market collapsing, of people losing their jobs, but still having to pay their own bills. There are even people trapped in different countries because they don't have any more money to get back because the countries close their borders, not even knowing when will they be able to come home. In a few words, people seem to be alone in the world. But are they really alone? Or is this the time? Is this the time for people to stop and acknowledge that there is a grand creator who is aware of all the problems in the world? This could really be the time. This could really be a positive time for people to start searching for God. Like we mentioned at the beginning of this video, there are some positive things that have come out of this pandemic. Worldwide, contamination has been reduced drastically all over the world. Dolphins and whales have been spotted swimming close to the water along the world's coasts. And because of the human race staying away, our planet Earth has begun to breathe again. All over the world, you can see people, human beings, being more humanitarian, giving of their time, giving of their goods to other people, the people who are lacking. All over the world, people have made big donations. People have given of their own goods to people who don't have anything. Even some big supermarkets in the world have created a time where elderly people are the only ones that can go in. And so that they can take their time and get the things that they need at home. It seems like this situation has united the entire world. It doesn't seem like there's people going against each other now. It seems like everybody all over the world is fighting together against this pandemic. It's everybody against COVID-19. We've done our sunrise. So beautiful to be here. Look at those birds, seagulls. I couldn't sleep last night with all these coronavirus thing. So I just decided to wake up at 6:30 today and come down here and get a glimpse of this beautiful sunrise. It seems like humanity is now paying for what we have done to our planet. We don't know if things will ever be back to normal, because what we thought was normal was not. I hope that each of us would reflect on the changes that we have to make as an individual. I hope we don't let the good things that we found during this pandemic go. I hope we really don't let them go. I hope we don't have to wait for another world catastrophe to be able to see what we have seen in these days. And even though it may seem far away, sooner or later, all of this will be gone. And we will be able to leave the house again. We will be able to travel again. We will be able to spend time with our friends, with our family, in our house, at their house. We will be able to go back to work again and be somewhat normal. We will be able to get our freedom back, and we will be able to support our family, our friends, our closed ones we will also be stronger than we were before. Because by then, we will have a journey. We will have a mission to be able to care and take care of our family and friends, to be able to take care of each other. We will be able to look at other people as what they really are, part of our human family. And we will be able to take care of our own home, our own planet Earth. We will be given another opportunity. It's been said that we don't know what we have until we lose it. Well, we haven't lost our home. We haven't lost our friends. We haven't lost our family. We know that we have our family. We now know that we have our friends. And let us not lose what we have gained in these last couple of months. The ability to be able to see closer what God has given us. The ability to be able to see the things that are most important in our lives.